Uh, I'm Dhaval Gangar. So I've done my mechanical engineering, then subsequently post-graduation in strategic management, and then a data center professional. Uh, then when I enrolled into this is my fourth course basically in 12 years of my journey, and when I saw this course, this is one of the most, not because I'm standing here obviously, but this is one of the most practical oriented course that I've ever seen. Even when I pursued my strategic management, that was a lot of stimulation and case studies were involved. But at the same time, when I enrolled this course, the structure, when I saw this structure, I thought ki it will be more of a theoretical approach. But when I saw the industry leaders coming in and they giving their experiences, then I realized, nahi, this is something which we could use in day-to-day life. So, yes, this is how the course journey started. I'll not say anything specific, or there was no favorite module as such, because all the modules which were there, construction industry, as you know, it has a lot of moving parts. So there is no specific yeah. I being from a construction cost management, I only knew the cost management aspect of it, and I was really good in numbers. But when I understood the legal aspect of it, the licensing aspect of it, the marketing aspect of it, all those things started. I started connecting on when I was present, when I generally present my construction budget to a finance person. The question which he asked before I enrolled into the course, it did not make sense for me, because for him carpet area पे कितना rupees per square feet आ रहा है mattered the most. But for me, obviously, a construction cost cannot be कहीं carpet area or construction cost का I did not basically find a link. So when I understood that the moving parts link entirely to the profit what the developers are looking for, that is what the moment was. So yeah, that was a very big takeaway, because all the modules are interconnected with the end goal that the project should be profitable, the project should be viable. So that was the moment. And secondly, overall, in terms of the second moment which I see was, I had a privilege of working with Pankaj sir, because the reporting manager who I report to, he is also an instructor in this in one of the module. So I obviously he was a reporting manager, so I used to assist him into designing the presentation and designing the module for construction cost budget. So I knew how much dedicated Pankaj sir is, because Sunday को lecture लेना होता है, and from the Monday onwards we used to send him presentation, he used to give feedback. Then subsequently that feedback we used to change. There used to be a mock-up session on what he wants to take with the students. So it is not just the 2 hours of thing that goes into it. There's a lot of pre-planning involved from the institute side, and at the same time the instructor side. So that I got to know. So it is not easy. As Pankaj sir also mentioned that teaching is more difficult. When we are learning, we are just absorbing knowledge. But when we are teaching, we don't know the perspective that the other students or the people who are taking training will be coming up with. So yeah, that is something which we generally oversee, but that is a very important aspect of how the courses are designed and what is the prep that goes. And again, as Devesh also mentioned, overall, it is not about what level you are when you're interacting with the people who are just who have just graduated, who are just freshers. Priyans, for that matter, Tejas, for example, the perspective which they are bringing into the industry now is completely different from what we get from the veterans, because they have a structured and a very conventional way of taking things up. But when the new, basically now the Gen Zs, millennials, which are reporting, their perspective is completely different, and we cannot say it is wrong or right in black and white, because they are the future leaders, and that is how they'll be shaping the industry 10, 15 years down the line. So obviously their perspective is something which will be shaping up this industry, which is, again I say, a lot of moving parts, and it is interconnected with more than 90 plus industries. Obviously, real estate is one industry which is the prime driver of country's GDP, because 90 plus forward and backward linkages is not something which any of the industry can offer. So yeah, that is it from my side. Thank you, and well, obviously be in touch with most of the people I've interacted with in this course. Thank you.